In our last update, I was looking for price to top out around this area to see a reversal to the downside and then look for a long position, as I didn't like this low, but I also didn't like this high at $81,000. So if you go over to the Discord to see what happened, well, if I just show you, we indeed topped out against the imbalance outlined in the previous update, and that's where we got the reversal from. So then personally, I was waiting for my level, which was 76.8 to look for a long position. We had an imbalance at the low, so personally, I did decide to open a long position. Then we got a decent bounce to the upside, but personally, unfortunately, I had to take profit one at the open of this candle, which was $78,000. I got front run, but then we got another drop lower and another imbalance, so I averaged down on my long position. But in the end, I just had to cut my trade at break even because price was just being too slow. But still, I wanted to see a bounce, and my new plan was a drop below that low to then see a reversal to the upside. And if you go over to the charts, well, that's exactly what happened. We dropped below that low, we had very nice imbalances, and then got the reversal to the upside. And personally, super unfortunate, but I was sleeping when this move happened, so I missed that low. And then on the retracement the next day, I simply didn't have a strong support level to look for longs. But in the end, if you go over to the Discord, we got the bounce. I still wanted to see higher prices towards $82,000. I thought we would range for a bit longer, but price simply decided to move straight up. We reached my resistance, and personally, I didn't see the short position. So the next day, I came back to the charts and I wanted to see higher prices. My support level was $80,700. Again, we got the drop, we got a nice reaction. I did open the long position at the lows, but one more time I was forced to close the trade at break even because price was being too slow yet again. So at this point, I just wanted to walk away from the charts. This time I decided to put limit orders at $78,200 because it was a pretty strong level in my opinion, and I was seeing a bit too many people turn bearish. But in the end, again, if you go over to the charts, unfortunately, if I mark out the level, it was on the 30 minutes. You take the open of this candle, it got front run, and we got the reversal to the upside. Now in this case, I have to say I could have been a bit more careful, because if you drop on the 15 minute, well, we had this 15-minute imbalance, which offered support to the dollar pretty much. So again, if I was a bit more careful, I could have marked out an area which would have offered a nice long position. But the reason that I didn't mark out this level, which of course in the end was wrong, but it was because, again, we had a 30-minute imbalance and an hourly imbalance just below that level, and also on the 15-minute actually, I just didn't really like that wick. So to me, it made a bit more sense to see the drop into this wick, fill the 30-minute and the hourly imbalance, and then see the reversal higher. So again, overall, it was the right idea, but if I was a bit more careful, I could have outlined an area around the 15-minute and the 30-minute imbalance and caught a nice long position. But in any case, price is moving higher, and what can you expect next? Well, to me here, I'm just interested in one scenario, and that would be that if you go on the higher time frames, I'm pretty sure that everyone is aware of this trend line. So as everyone is looking at it, and price does seem to want to take out that high, I think one very interesting scenario would be that we rise into it, get a first false rejection, break back above it, trap a lot of people in believing that this is the low, hit this interesting resistance area, and then of course, if you see the right reaction, this could offer a very nice short position for a reversal to the downside, a break back below these lows, and hit my target that I've had for a long time at $68,000. So today it's a very simple update. I mean, as I said, it does look like price wants to take out that high. We get a first rejection of the trend line, trap shorts, break higher, form a lot of imbalances, especially on the 4-hour. And if you see the imbalances and the reactions at our resistance, which will be between $86,200 towards $86,800, if you see the reaction, this can offer a very nice short position for a big reversal to the downside. And of course, if we drop from here, personally, I'm simply not going to short because I don't think that this is an interesting resistance. But if we do indeed drop, then what I can do is come back next week and look for my next scenario, which could, for example, be a retracement to the upside and then a continuation lower. But again, at this point, it just looks very bullish. Look at this trend line. We have a nice resistance above, and this could offer a nice short position. So as usual, if you guys enjoyed this update, I kept it very simple today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.